So, welcome everyone to the first knowledge nugget of 2023. And today's all about reflection and purpose. And certainly for all leaders in any organization, whether you lead innovation or any other area of business or even our lives, that piece about reflecting on what we've done well, on what needs to happen, on our future ahead is so critically important. And one way that we can give ourselves that time to reflect is with one of our passions, or actually just taking time out for ourselves. And that's exactly what we intend to do in today's Knowledge Nugget. And I am absolutely delighted to have Phoebe Estcourt of the Yoga Home join us today. And she's actually going to take us through a yoga/meditation session for the next 20 minutes. So we have the opportunity, as we've entered January 2023, to give ourselves that little time and space to reflect. So Phoebe, I'm going to hand over to you to tell us a bit more.
Thank you very much. I just wanted to say sorry for not being able to see me. Technical difficulties were definitely an issue this morning. But yeah, so thank you very much for that introduction. I'll just chat a little bit about the benefits of yoga in the workplace and for reflection. Then I'll take you through a short taster of what I do, and then end with a little bit more of an explanation about the yoga home. So corporate yoga. This is when yoga and yoga tools are implemented throughout the workplace. And there are so many benefits to this, almost too many to list right now, but here are a few. So one, lowered stress, which in turn means lowered stress-related absences. The second is higher productivity and creativity throughout the workforce. This is great for businesses who are looking for their employees to be maybe a bit more innovative. The third is a more harmonious workforce. So having time to work on your own wellness means there's likely to be less tension with everyone when everyone gets together, maybe for a meeting or to work together. The final one, and I think this is one of the most important ones, is having a more fulfilled and joyful workforce. So everyone wants to go to a job that they love and feel fulfilled when they leave. But sometimes if we work a 9 to 5 job and have little time around the day for these stress relief tools, then often what happens is it's almost like a fog of discontent can appear above the employees. And when we schedule time in for something like yoga, which is amazing for stress relief, in the working hours, it can give people time to reflect and refocus as well. So that's my little spiel about corporate yoga. I'll take you through this taster session, and it's suitable for anyone. The tools are designed for those who sit at desks or maybe have little time throughout their working day. And you can do it anywhere, whenever, and it'll not only help to create a calming feeling throughout you, but also will lower the risk of sitting-related injuries as well. So if you want to start just seated, take a roll of the shoulders. So lift them up and push the shoulder blades down the back. And then we're going to start by going through some breathing. So you can close your eyes here, or you can keep a soft gaze. It's whatever you feel most comfortable with. So if you just start to find your breath. Either breathing through the nose, or if you prefer to breathe through the mouth, then go for that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a really big inhale through the nose. And then we're going to exhale, sigh it all out of the mouth. That helps to release any tension you may be feeling. We'll take one more releasing breath. Inhale through the nose. And then exhale, release it all out. Perfect. So from here, we're going to bring one hand to the tummy. And we're going to start to find our yogic breath, which is our breath that uses the whole of the tummy, the chest, and the ribs as well. So we're going to inhale through the nose, and as we inhale, the tummy will expand, pushing it out, and then you lift the chest. And as you exhale, gently start to lower the chest. And then pull the tummy button towards the spine, almost like you're contracting and pushing the air out. Inhale again, expand the tummy. Lift the chest. And exhale, start to push the air out of the tummy. Try to keep your jaw relaxed here and your shoulders nice and relaxed as well. We'll take one more of these deep breaths. Inhale through the nose. Try and suck in even more breath when you get to the top. And then exhale, gently start to release. Perfect. So now we're going to start to move into our stretches. So if you have your eyes closed, just take a little blink, open them up just to the light. And from here, we're just going to take a really big roll of the shoulders. So lift the shoulders up towards your ears, hold them there for a second, and then shrug them down, pushing the shoulder blades down the back. Perfect. One more of these, lift the shoulder blades up, and then release it down. And then from here, we'll take some neck rolls. So we're sitting up straight, trying not to slouch in the chair. Bring the chin towards the chest. And then roll your left ear towards the left shoulder. You'll feel a nice stretch down the right side. Perfect. Gently start to roll back towards the middle. And then all the way over to the other side, so right ear to right shoulder. Should feel quite nice for people who sit at desks all the time. Roll back towards the middle. And then from here, we're going to lift the chin up towards the ceiling. Feel that stretch down the front of the neck. And it may look a bit funny, but maybe bring the bottom lip over the top to get even a deeper stretch. Perfect. And then start to release. Come back to center. From here, bring the hands towards the shoulders, so the fingers towards the shoulders, like we're holding onto them. And we're going to roll the arms one way. So getting into the shoulders, maybe rolling them forwards or back. Perfect. And one more one way, and then we'll start to go the other way. So changing that direction. You might hear some cracking, some clicking. That's good. We're just getting into that now. Keep breathing as well as we're going. And then we'll gently start to release that. Bring your hand to heart center. So bring it in front of you together. And then, so the hands touching each other. So it was that prayer position. Perfect. Yeah, Zena, you're up. Probably it's quite difficult not being able to see me, sorry. So from here, relax the shoulders. And we're going to start to stretch the outside of the hands. So people who work in offices are computer work or maybe using their phones quite a bit. So it's really important to stretch out the hands and the wrists. So from here, keep your hands a little bit lower, relax the shoulders, and then bring the hands over towards the left. So all the way over, and then look towards the right. You should feel a really nice stretch down the outside of the hand and towards the forearm. And then gently start to come back through center. And then bring the hands over to the opposite way, so the right way, and then look towards the left. Perfect. Start to come back towards the middle. Bring the hands together, so interlace the hands, creating a big fist, and then we're going to roll the wrists. So circling the wrists around one way. Yeah, perfect. And again, hearing all those clacks, those clicks and cracks. And then start to go the other way. Fab. And we'll start to release that. what we're going to do is we're going to bring our arms into a cactus shape. So you're going to have your elbows in line with your shoulders and you're reaching your hands up. Yeah, perfect. Open the palms out to face the front. And from here, we're going to take an inhale, push the chest forwards and look up. And then as we exhale, we're going to start to bring the arms together in front of us and round in the back. Fab, brilliant. Inhale again, open up. And exhale, start to round. One more of these. Inhale, open up. We're really starting to move the spine and getting a bit of mobility into it this morning. And then exhale to round. Perfect. Start to release, bring the hands towards the legs. And from here, we're going to just take a quick stretch for the legs. So we're going to straighten one leg if you have space and flex into the foot. So if you're doing the right leg, flex into the right foot and pull those toes back towards you. You should feel that really nice stretch down the back of the leg. And then start to release and we'll go to the other side. So straighten out the other leg, flexing into the foot, getting out all those aches and pains. And then release. And then for our final stretch, we're going to take a twist. So we're going to lift the arms up towards the ceiling and take an inhale. As we exhale, we're going to twist to the right. The left hand's going to grab onto the outside of the right knee, and then the right arm is going to hook behind the chair. So, perfect. So twist towards the right. Yeah, perfect. So when I say right and left, everyone kind of looks at me like, I don't know where I'm going. So inhale here and sit tall. And as you exhale, just maybe move into that twist a little bit further, looking towards your back shoulder or towards the side of the room. Perfect. When you next exhale, come back to face the front. Inhale, lift the arms up again, and we'll go to the other side. So reach the arms up. As we exhale, we'll twist to the left. So we'll find that twist, left arm hooking onto the chair, right hand grabbing onto the left leg. Inhale, sit tall, really try to sit out of the spine, elongate. And then exhale, look towards that left shoulder. And then when you next exhale, come back to face the front. Bring your hands together at heart center. And namaste. So I hope you enjoyed that session. It was a nice quick taster of what's possible when you're at work, what's possible to take a moment just for yourself to reflect, but also to refocus. And I hope you're all feeling nice and calm, but also re-energized as well. So I'll just quickly explain. Sorry, what was that? Sorry?
I just said that was lovely. Exactly what I needed. I've been cramped at my desk for the last 2 hours, so that was perfect.
Oh, fab. I'm so glad you enjoyed it.
It's really good, Phoebe.
I'll just explain a little bit about the yoga home. Won't take too long. So I started the yoga home after realizing how much of an aid it was to me with my anxiety and stress. So this created the desire for me to help others with such coping mechanisms, as well as promoting the benefits of taking responsibility for your own health and well-being. So we have 2 strategies at the yoga home for supporting others. And the first one is an online yoga studio that's a platform I've created for people to access on-demand classes, whether that's energizing, relaxing, meditation, or quick stretches. As well as live classes. And this is really good for people who don't have a lot of time in their days, especially if they work, 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and they want to fit something into their schedule, not necessarily fitting into other studios' schedules. So that's the first strategy. And the second is obviously the corporate yoga, which I went through at the beginning. This can be split into 2 things. The first being coming into the workplace and doing a workshop or during a meeting or before a meeting, and going through a bit about stress management tools and how yoga can help with this. And the second is a virtual regular class, whether this is once a week, twice a week, once a month, however many times you wanted it. This would be something that your employees could join in on, whether they're at home or in the office. And if you have multiple offices, then this can be spread apart so everyone can access the same kind of stress relief and wellness. And I think that is everything. And I want to say thank you so much for having me today. And I've really enjoyed it.
Thank you, Phoebe. And I think we've also got your details on the screen. So if anyone does want to get in touch with Phoebe, who is listening to this video, it's phoebe@theyogahome.co.uk is your email, Phoebe. And your website is www.theyogahome.co.uk. I found that really useful actually this morning. It was really good. I think we sit at our chairs so often, particularly when we've got this work from home culture, but even in the office, we're so often just sat. So really appreciate you joining us today, and thank you for that session. It really was super. So I urge people to get in touch with Phoebe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Just a quick plug for our next Knowledge Nugget, which is on Tuesday, the 21st of February, where Connor from the Innovation Network will be reprising his tech safari, which I know is always popular. So I think there'll be at least 40 different tech tools to support us collaborating online. So hopefully you'll join us then. Apart from that, I hope this 20 minutes has given you an opportunity to reflect with your day, and gives you great energy to move forward with all those activities you have planned. So thank you for joining us, and thank you again to Phoebe from the Yoga Home. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.